Now then, Jupiter. Today is your first day in the new pack. Now, try to fit in. Don't try to upset anyone. Like, that's not going to happen. But most importantly, don't lose focus on the mission. That must take priority. Above all things, focus on the mission. Okay, here goes nothing.
Morning, Jupiter.
Oh, morning, Jackal. Flies about today. Absolutely everywhere.
Yes. They are kind of bad today. Did you sleep all right? You know, new environment and everything.
Oh, not bad for a first night and all. Did you, sleep all right?
Oh, well, that's great. I usually sleep like a log. When I'm down, I'm out for the count. Listen, I'd love to stay and chat with you some more, Jupiter. I really would, but I've got, pack duties to attend to and all that, so I'll see you later, yeah?
Oh yeah, sure. No problem. I'll see you later, yeah? Okay?
Absolutely. I'll see you later then. Bye.
Yeah. See ya. Whew. That was hard work. Being nice is so not my strong point. But I did promise myself to try. So, here goes nothing again. It's impossible. I'm never going to be able to... Oh, good morning, Jackie, Lucy. Did you both sleep well? Well, yes, actually, Jupiter. Thank you for asking. We both slept very well. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, that's suspicious for a start. Did you also, sleep all right? Yes, I did, actually, thank you. Well, I'd best not disturb you. You must have lots of important jobs to do. I will see you later. Well, that was very nice of her. Very polite. That should be suspicious for a start. Yeah, you're right. Yesterday she was all angry about Helen, and now she's as... well, she's too nice. Yes. I'm worried, Lucy. What if I'm doing something wrong? What if Jupiter is the wrong kind of wolf to have in this kind of pack? Well, only time will tell, Jackie. Only time will tell. But I quite agree. Something very suspicious is going on with that wolf. Yes. She's smiling way too much. Oh. Jupiter. Good morning. Oh. Sorry. Can't stop. Lots to do today. Okay. See you later then. Bye. What did I say to her? What did I say? That was a close one. A bit too close. And she's still staring at me. Seriously, why is she still looking at me? Seriously, what does she expect me to do? Oh no, not you. Well, if it ain't that young she-wolf who's always getting herself into trouble. Yeah, I've gotta go, so bye. Wait, seriously, you are just gonna walk away without even coming so much as close as to apologizing for bumping into me and my poor defenseless little cub. You are a bully and a beast. Bumping into you? I never touched you. As for being a bully, you're the one that's being a bully. Don't you talk to my ma that way? My ma ain't no bully. You are, you big fat ugly dog. I'm a wolf, you silly cub. Your mother can't tell the difference between a bump and fresh air. I never touched her. And as for being big, fat and ugly, well... Seriously, I think somehow we're getting ourselves confused. Mar, she's calling me names, Mar. Make her stop, Mar. Don't you worry, son. I will. How dare you talk to my son like that? Honestly, you are such a brute. Seriously, not again. This time it sounds serious. Come on, let's get this over with. Because it's not friendly to children. I didn't do anything. No, I didn't. How dare you call me and my son a liar? You've been here, what, less than a full day, young missy, and already you think you're Miss Know-It-All. Well, you're not. You are just a young, quite frankly, an embarrassment to your species. Yeah, you're a bully. Ain't she bully, Mar? She's a bully, right, Mar? Oh, yeah, honey. She's one bully. You should go. No one wants you here. You're not fun. You're rude, you're mean, and you insulted my Mar. Oh, shut up, you spoiled brat. That is enough. Everyone just stop. Stop it. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. This silly old bear thinks that I bumped into her. I didn't. I swear I did not touch her. How dare you lie to your Alfred's face, honestly. Such a disrespectful wolf. Honestly, Jackie, I don't know why you keep her around. She's such a bad influence, especially to my poor Nigel. He's too young and innocent to hear such awful things. Awful things? What kind of awful things? I never said anything. Oh, well, I beg to differ, missy. Jackie, she insulted my cub, she bumped into me, supposedly accidentally, and then, oh, well, you should have heard what she said next. I can't repeat it. It's too tragic. I can't. Jackie, I swear to you, I never even touched her. I didn't even brush fur with her. She's making all this up. She's lying. And her cub's just as bad. Helen, I'm so sorry for what has happened. I can only apologize profusely. Look, how about you and Nigel have what's left of the deer carcass? We'll find our own food. And as for you, Jupiter, I don't care whether it was your fault or not. It doesn't matter. I think somehow you should just go about your business and maybe stay out of Helen's way. But after you've apologized to her. But I apologize to her now, Jupiter, or I'll banish you from the pack. Well, come on there, hon. I'm waiting for my apology. Come on. Sorry. What was that again, honey? Sorry, I can't hear you. I said I'm sorry, now just leave me alone. Man, that was intense. If I were you, I'd banish her anyway. She's no good for this pack, and you know it. Well, I've said my piece. Come on, Nigel. seriously, Lucy, is Jupiter trying to get herself banished, or what? I know she's new and everything, and I'm trying really hard to make allowances for that. But seriously, does she want to get banished? I think you were a bit harsh to threaten her with that. I had no choice. I had to say something to get her to stop, to get the pair of them to stop. Are you all right? I'm just stressed. Being an alpha is getting harder and harder and harder, and Jupiter's not helping. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do about her. Why me? Why me? What did I ever do to them? This pack doesn't deserve me. Focus, Jupiter. In and out. I have to stay focused. Focused for what? SJ, are you trying to fry me alive of me? Because you certainly did a very good job just then.
Well, excuse me, madam. What's the matter with you? You look so tense. What on earth happened over there? I could hear the rowing from my lookout point.
I'll tell you what's happened. I've just been accused of assaulting a fellow pack member and insulting her cub. That's what's happened.
By fellow pack member, I'm assuming you mean Helen and Nigel.
Yeah, Helen, that's right. The big mountain of a bear over there.
Sounds like you have a grievance with her. I wouldn't quite call her a mountain, though. Granted, she is rather large. If she's a mountain, then what is her cub? It's too small for a mountain. A hillock, maybe?
Pillock, more like.
Okay. Right. So you do have a grievance with her. Come on then. What exactly happened?
It's that bear, Helen. You know what she's done this time? She's accused me of assaulting her and her cub. I never touched them, SJ. And once more, your precious Alpha didn't believe me. She made me apologise to that fat lump who did everything wrong. I did nothing. I'm the innocent party here.
Okay, well, I did ask. Look, Jupiter, someone had to be the better animal and make amends for the situation, whether it was your fault or not. You showed that you were better than Helen because you apologised first. Whether you were in the wrong or not, you made the first move. You've proved yourself you were better than Helen. If nothing else out of this whole situation that makes you feel any better, try and take comfort in that. I know you hate Helen, and, well, to be honest, I don't particularly care much for her either, but at least you can say that in this situation you were the better wolf because you apologised.
I did try to be nice to her, SJ. I even made some excuse to walk away so I didn't have to talk to her. I've said good morning and how are you to Jackal, Jackie and Lucy. Believe me, I'm exhausted. I was smiling the whole time. Being nice is not my strong point.
I can tell. It shows. But at least you gave it a try. Surely that must say something.
Oh, all right then. Maybe apologising was the better option. But I hated doing it.
Very few of us enjoy apologising, Jupiter, for our mistakes. Particularly when we don't particularly like the creature we're apologising to. But like I said, I know the bigger picture. Right. And it has to be said, you have quite a temper on you.
She accused me of bashing into her and insulting her and her cub. I never did it. Well, maybe I did call her and her cub some names. But I didn't bash her. I certainly didn't hit her or anything else she said. And I certainly never used such horrible words in front of her child.
It does sound like there's a bit of a problem here. But unfortunately, it's not my place to do anything about it. Not your place. I'm not an alpha. An alpha makes these decisions. An alpha decides right from wrong in a pack for the greater good. Us as individuals have to make our own stand as best we can and hope that it coincides with the alpha's decision.
I don't think very much of your alpha. She just tried to banish me.
It's not my fault. I know it's not your fault. Maybe there's something you can do to make Helen like you.
You mean apart from leaving?
I meant something more sensible. Contrary to your beliefs, Jupiter, I am somewhat trying to help you.
It's not fair, SJ. I'll show you all I've got what it takes to be part of this pack. I've got plans. And they'll work. Trust me.
I see. Well, good luck with your new quest, Jupiter. I wish you all the best of it.
I'm going to prove to you all that I can do this.
Why, by training yourself with better manners?
You just watch my dust, Wolf. I might surprise you.
I have absolutely no doubt about that. No doubt at all.
Lucy? Oh. Anna. Can I help you? Well, yes. I was wondering if we could have a word. You know, in private. Oh, yeah, sure. Shall we talk over there? Yes, please. I wonder what that's about. Now then, Anna. How can I help you? Well, it's about Jupiter, actually. Jupiter? Oh, great. What's she done now? As if this morning's episode wasn't bad enough. I assume you heard all the commotion that happened. I should have thought half the forest heard it. Poor Jupiter. Poor Jupiter. From what I hear, she started it. Oh, I see. But is that truly your opinion, Lucy? Or Helen's? I see what you mean. Perhaps we were all a bit harsh on Jupiter. But let's face it, she's not making it easy for us. I'm sorry, Anna. You were going to say something. What exactly is it about Jupiter that you want to discuss with me? Well, actually, it's not so much Jupiter as what I said to her. What you said to her? Anna, why do you think you're at fault? But I must be. Ever since our conversation last night, she's been acting so cold towards me. Has she upset you? No! Nothing like that. Last night, there's no delicate way to put this. I was feeling sad again, and I went outside to console myself in private. But as you can imagine, it didn't work. I'm still barely holding it together. But that's not important right now. Jupiter must have been a very light sleeper, because the next thing I know, she's staring at me. I hope she didn't make fun of you. Oh, no. Nothing like that. In fact, she was, well, rather sweet, actually. Not at all like she was today. Just to clarify, we are talking about the same Jupiter, right? Oh, absolutely. She wasn't at all like she was this morning. Kind of saw myself in her a little bit. So, what happened then? Clearly something did. I kept saying to her how much I missed you-know-who and everything else, and I still do. I mentioned how much I hated... I can't tell you. It's not that I don't want to. Believe me, Lucy, I really want to tell you. It's just that... well... it's not for me to say. What do you mean? Not for you to say? I wish I could tell you, Lucy. Believe me, I wish I could, but I can't. Because what I said was very personal to me, and it's very hard to talk about it. And, what I said seemed to trigger some kind of memory in Jupiter. She looked frightened, like she'd seen something horrible. And as if it brought back a bad memory. Memory? Did she say what kind of memory? No. As soon as I said it, she looked so frightened she could hardly speak. Do you think I should tell Jackie about this? No, please, Lucy. Jupiter's young, and I don't think she's as tough as she makes out to be. She's making a very good impression of it. Jackie nearly evicted her from the pack. I think that would be a very poor move on Jackie's part. Simply because Jupiter needs us. She needs to know that she can trust a pack. She's had very little trust in her life, I think, and, well, I think I made progress last night. In some strange way, even if I did accidentally traumatize her. Well, if you want me to tell Jackie... No, I'd rather you didn't. Okay, well, then what do I do? Why did you want to talk to me about it? I felt someone should know, just in case, something. Thanks, Anna. I'll keep an eye on Jupiter. Maybe we can find out what's going on. I want to help her, but she's not making it very easy, is she? No, but I can't blame the poor thing. She's been through so much torture. Maybe you really want to help her, not just because you feel sorry for her, but maybe because, like you said earlier, you see yourself in her. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm going to see what SJ's up to. I haven't spent much time with him recently, and I'm not feeling too bad today, so as long as you didn't talk about anything personal, I should be fine. Which will probably last about 10 seconds. You enjoy yourself with your son. Thank you. I better go and find Jupiter. What a awful day. Oh, Dad. I really feel like I'm letting you down. And that's the last thing I want to do.
Jackie, are you alright?
Oh, I don't know, Jackal. I've got a massive headache.
Is there anything I can do?
No, it'll pass. Thanks anyway, though. You have always been a good friend.
And I'd like to continue to be one. You do look awful.
Thanks. You look grotesque yourself.
It's about Jupiter, isn't it?
How did you guess?
I heard the commotion this morning. It was pretty awful.
Yeah. I'd never seen Jupiter so defensive, nor Helen so angry. I didn't know who to believe. Maybe I was too harsh on Jupiter. Perhaps threatening to banish her was a bit strong.
Maybe just a little. Although, maybe not. I'm sorry, Jackie. Clearly this is my fault. I shouldn't have let Jupiter come to the pack. If I had left her where she was and not said anything, then maybe none of this would have happened.
Jackal, don't blame yourself, please. You were acting in the best interest of a lone wolf who you could clearly see was struggling. Besides, you had a kind nature. That's why you're my best friend. We grew up together in one of the worst circumstances imaginable, and your kindness, it was always there.
Then what are we to do about Jupiter?
She's walking a very thin line, Jackal. I can't protect her forever. If she causes a similar or even worse of an incident like she did today, then she will have to leave. I don't want to send her away, but I have to think of the greater majority. I have to think of the pack.
Yeah. I see.
What is it? What's the matter?
Well, actually, it was about the pack I wanted to talk to you about.
What is it? Is something wrong?
No. Nothing's wrong, Jackie. It's just that...
Yes? What? Go on.
Well, I'm having doubts that I was told the absolute truth when Helen first arrived here. I was out hunting with Lucy, remember? You and Anna were alone, and she was in labour with SJ. When me and Lucy came back, Helen had made herself part of the pack, and you mentioned there was an oath we had to take before anything else could happen. And I've tried my best to respect and uphold and obey that law, but I can't help thinking there's something more to it. And I think you know that.
You're right. You're right, Jackal. There is more to it, but I can't tell you. I can't. Believe me, I really want to. I really want to tell you, but I can't.
Why? What's so terrible about this oath that you have to keep it a secret? I mean, I always knew that there was more to it than just an agreement to share territory and food rights, just to let a bear sleep here. Why can't you tell me? I'm your best friend. I can keep a secret. Most of the time.
I want to, but I can't. If I do, then I can't explain to you right now why I can't tell you. Please, Jekyll, you're going to have to trust me. I've never let you down yet, have I?
Jackie, you could never let me down. Or anyone. You've built this pack from nothing. I'm amazed at what you've done and what you've achieved.
then surely you must understand why I can't say anything. Please, Jackal, will you trust me that when the time is right I will tell you?
Of course I trust you. I'll stick by you, whatever you decide. We all will.
Thanks. Now, why don't you go and see if SJ needs help? It's time for the changeover of lookouts.
Yeah, sure. I'm always here to talk, if you want to. You know that, right?
Thanks, Jackal. I'll remember that.
See you later, then.
Bye. Oh, Jackie, what have you done? I'm putting everyone in danger, and I can't do anything about it. I don't like this. Nope, not at all. Is that Jupiter's fault? He's responsible for this. They're starting to doubt everything. It won't be long before they become suspicious. And we can't have that now, can we, Nigel? No more. So what are you gonna do? Oh, don't you worry about that, hon. Mama's got the perfect plan. And it's going to be diabolically spectacular. Come on, Nigel. We've got work to do.